Hi, today we're going to talk about marriage biodata. And what we're going to do is we're going to convert this Google document file that you see on the screen into automated PDFs. So basically, if you observe this template, we have got a Google document file wherein we have created a marriage biodata template file. And we'll be using this particular Google document along with a Notion database which contains the marriage biodata information. And we'll be creating a PDF file one by one for every record of this database with the help of the information that is there in the database and with this sample template file that we have in the Google document. So basically, we'll be using this and the Notion database and link it both, and we will generate PDF files on automation. For this, we need to head over to PDFOutput.com. This is the website which will help us create the automation setup for our requirement. Click on Get Started and click on Continue with Google. And once you are inside, just simply sign in with your concerned account and then continue the process. So I'll click on Continue over here. Make sure this checkbox is enabled as this will help us to automate the PDFs for our requirement. Click on Continue. And after this, you will end up on this screen where you need to add the database and other things in order to continue. So click on Add Notion Database and click on Connect to Notion. And this will take you to a setup screen where you can add the database that you're going to use for the automation process. So click on Select Pages and simply copy this entire database value that you have already present on the Notion workspace and enter that value in this search box. Once you do that, the marriage biodata database will populate. Click on this and it will say it is already added. And you can see the marriage biodata database has been added over here. Click on Allow Access and this will give access to the database which will be used for the automation setup. So let's wait for a few seconds as it is going to load the database for our requirement and then we can access the database. So you have the marriage biodata database populated over here. Click on Next. Now it's time to add the Google document. So we have this sample Google document created over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the entire document title and I'm going to put it inside this search box. So first of all, click on Add Google Document, click on Select Google Docs, and simply switch to the document view over here and enter that particular title which you just copied. Click on Search, and now you can find this template. Click on this and click on Select. It will automatically add the template for us. Okay. So once both the template and the database has been added, it's time to start the automation process. Before that, what we need to do is we need to map the fields that we see on the right side. So these are the fields of the Notion database onto the Google document on the left side. And then we can generate the PDFs. As an example, first thing is we need to fetch the full name of the applicant. Okay, so if I search over here in the database, let's say type full name, you can see the full name property is visible. Click on this, it will copy the value of the database. Simply go to the document, remove the part which you do not need, and hit Control V or Command V to paste it. So we just pasted one property of the database on the document. Okay. Next is the date of birth. So let me search for the date of birth. Click to copy, remove the part which you do not need, and simply Control V or Command V on a keyboard to paste it. I'm going to go with age as well. So you just simply click to copy and paste all the properties. It will automatically map all the elements for your requirement. Okay. So I'm not going to map any more further as we have a lot of fields available over here. I'm going to stop here. So what it will do is it will correctly map these three fields which we have mapped by clicking on this to copy and pasting it on over here. So once you map all the properties in the document, just click on download PDF on the top and you will have settings like downloading all the rows or a range of rows or any custom rows. Okay, so basically we have three rows of data. I'm going to download all the rows for this demonstration. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this full name from this column to name the PDF file. So I will select this and I will just put full name in this column. So basically it will name all the PDF file as per this name column that is present over here. Click on start and it will automatically start generating the PDF files, mapping the values correctly from the database onto the Google document. So you can see it has started generating the PDF files and the first file is already out, which is Vanessa Burke. So if you see, this is the first file. And let's wait for since all the files are getting completed and then we can check the files. So it has downloaded all the files. So let's go to the downloads folder and you can see Vanessa Burke is the first file. So you can see the full name, the date of birth, and the age has correctly been mapped. If you see the database, this fields has been correctly mapped as we had indicated. Okay. Then let's see the Joshua Hunter. Over here also, these three fields are correctly mapped. And let's see Matthew Phillips. And you can see these three fields are correctly mapped. So basically, we have three document files in which the first three fields have been correctly mapped, fetching the value from the database that we have over here. So this is how simple and easy it is to create PDFs on automation. Just simply add the database, add the document, map the fields, copying the property from the database onto the document on the left side, and you can generate PDF after that. If you have any questions besides this, just reach out to me at notionformyuse@gmail.com, or you can use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries. I'll be happy to respond to your queries. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.